What's going on, everybody? It's been a while since my last video, and that's because I just recently got home from Virginia after spending 2 weeks there for work. But I'm back now, and I'm here to give you an update on the Spot Shot Challenge. Now, if you can recall from my last time I did the Spot Shot Challenge, I ended up tying Dr. Dave's personal best with 6. And today, I have a new personal best to give you. But before I show you that personal best, I actually want to show you a couple of things about the Spot Shot Challenge that I've learned along the way. So let's get started. Now, the first thing I'd like to show you is the opening shot. When you start this challenge, you're allowed to place the cue ball anywhere behind the head string. But I find it easier for me when I place the cue ball 1 diamond away from the corner pocket and then move it 2 diamonds up. Because if you recall from my last attempt, I did the same thing on the right side of the table, being it 1 diamond away from this corner pocket and then moved it 2 diamonds up. But I can also do this from the left side of the table. Now, from this position, we have 2 options to make the 1 ball into the right corner pocket. The first one is going to be using 2 tips worth of top spin and then about half a tip of right spin. And our goal is to try to bring the cue ball as close as possible back to its starting position so that our next shot will practically be the same as the first shot. That's going to look something like this. So I'm pretty close, but hopefully you can see one of the dangers in doing that shot is that it's very easy to hit the shot too soft and not get the cue ball back behind the head string, and therefore you'd have to start all over. And for our second option, you can still use 2 tips worth of top spin, but this time you want to use about half a tip of left spin, because our goal is to get the cue ball to travel 3 rails. 1, 2, 3, and then land on the right side of the table. The only thing you want to be aware of, though, is that you don't want to hit the cue ball too hard, that after it hits this bottom rail, the cue ball will just roll right past the head string, and then you're going to have to start over. That shot's going to look something like this. Now that I'm on the right side of the table, I can just do the exact opposite from what I did and transfer the cue ball back to the left side of the table. Now sometimes, as you're transferring the cue ball from one side of the table to the other, you can get a little unfortunate and the cue ball can end up in a position like this, where it's about half a diamond or less from either of the side rails. Now when you're in this position, I find it best that if you just use 2 tips worth of top spin and then just a touch of outside spin, or in this case, right spin. You can keep the cue ball on the same side of the table. We're just going to put it in a better position to transfer it to the other side of the table on our next shot. Something like this. Now from here, it'll be easier for us to move the cue ball back to the left side of the table on our next shot. And the last thing I'd like to show you, whether you're trading sides of the table or trying to keep the cue ball on the same side of the table, sometimes you can get really unfortunate and the cue ball can end up in a position like this. So close to the bottom rail, right near the center diamond. Now I'm actually on the left side of the center diamond, so I am going to try to shoot the 1 ball into the right corner pocket. And because I'm so close to the bottom rail, I'm automatically going to be putting 2 tips worth of top spin. I'm just not going to use any side spin at all. Because from this position, if I were to make the 1 ball, the cue ball will naturally recover itself and end up on the right side of the table. And there you have it. So hopefully you can use this information to improve your runs during the Spot Shot Challenge, because now without further ado, here's my new personal best. It's not bad. All right, stay on the same side. Finally passed Dr. Dave. Yikes. Dang! So there you have it, everybody. I now have a new personal best of 9 consecutive shots for the Spot Shot Challenge. And as you can see, I really wanted to make that 10th ball, as I've actually made 10 consecutive shots before. I just wasn't recording when I did it. And if there's no video, then it never really happened, did it? So if you like what you saw, give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. Take care, everybody. I'm just kidding. You read the title. It's time to do another giveaway in celebration of having over 10,000 subscribers. And last I checked, it's actually a little over 19,000, which completely blows my mind, as I never would have thought of being this successful with my YouTube channel, primarily because of my pool videos. And that's why I do these giveaways, to show my appreciation for all the love and support each and every one of you has given to me. And in today's giveaway, I have a brand new McDermott Stinger jump break cue for everyone to try to win. The only difference is that this cue is not going to be raffled off like my last two. You're going to have to earn it this time. I want to start seeing everybody else do their Spot Shot Challenge and post it on their own YouTube channel. In order for you to win this cue, you have to beat my old personal best of 6. So the first person to post their video and comment in my comment section below with a link to their video will be the winner of this McDermott Stinger jump break cue. But also don't forget that when I go and watch your video and see that you actually beat my personal best, that I can also verify that you're a subscriber. So get your cameras out, get your phones out, and start recording, start practicing. Good luck, everyone.